I am Savvy Mike, and this is Savvy Reviews. And today we have a review for the newest movie coming out in theaters this weekend called We Bury the Dead. And guess what? The dead was most certainly buried, I'll tell you that much. And it stars Daisy Ridley, Mark Cole Smith, and Brenton Thwaites, and is directed and written by Zach Hilditch. Now, as we do over here at Savvy Reviews, I like to start with the good, then the bad, then give my overall opinion and rate it 2 out of 5. That's the spoiler there. But rate it out of 5 salves. And at the end of the day, I'm going to always start with the good, as we always do, like I said. And I do think this was well directed. I do think it was very well acted. Brenton Thwaites, Daisy Ridley showed up to work for sure. And they did what they could with what was provided to them, so I'm not mad at it. And the director did what he could with the budget that was provided to him. Like, he made a nice looking movie. It looked good in theaters. It looked good to watch. The zombies looked zombie-ish, you know. And there was some cool zombie moments in this, I'm not gonna lie. Like, while it is a zombie movie, it's a survivor zombie thriller. That's what the genre of it is, or that's what it's saying it is. It's more of a drama than anything. Like, zombies are there, but this is more of a drama that turns into like a hostage type movie, and then it goes back into a zombie road trip drama movie. So it goes back and forth every now and then, but it's not really a thriller. I wouldn't call this a thriller because in the beginning they tell you these zombies don't really do zombie, like, they don't attack people. Like, most of them caught the virus and died. Now, some of them caught the virus and they're still just standing around, and some of them do act erratic and they will attack you, but some of them are still kind of conscious, which leads Daisy Ridley's character to want to go out and find her husband, because she feels like if he did catch this virus and he is just standing around out there, she understands that if they do find him standing around like that, they're gonna kill him, because he should be dead. He's a zombie now. He clearly has the virus. So that's what they're doing. Like, they're sending these people into the house to basically bury the dead, but some of the dead aren't really dead. They're zombies. They're standing around, and so she thinks her husband is one of those zombies that's standing around, so she wants to go find him and see if she can reconcile their situation and what they had going on. And like I said, it is some good, cool zombie moments in this movie. It is like it's a moment where I'm not gonna spoil the movie, but I'm gonna tell you this part. It's a moment where, like I said, it's a zombie road trip movie basically, and it's a moment where Daisy Ridley needs to sleep somewhere, and she finds this camper, and in it is dead people. So she respectfully pulls them out of the camper, takes a nap, but one of them wakes up, and instead of one of them, like I said, some of them wake up, they get active. Some of them wake up, they just stand. Most of them just stand around. Most of them just stand around. But this one woke up and went to start digging a grave for the family members that he died with during this virus. It's a pretty cool moment. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, it's moments like that in this movie where you're like, okay, he wanted to do something that would have came off better if it was just more action. It's not enough zombie action, and then at the end of the day, look, we're getting into the bad. And most of the time with me, look, when it comes down to it, I respect the acting and I respect the directing, because I know how hard it is to make a movie, and the fact that they can make the movie look this good and kind of still do what the script needs it and provides it to do, kudos to them. But at the end of the day, I still think they needed more money to make the movie that I feel like they wanted to make, because it is times and moments where it was like, okay, if this was just this intense the whole movie, we'd have something here. But unfortunately, it's just too many moments of them burying the dead, driving around town trying to get to her husband, and then she runs into this military guy, and then it's a whole thing there, and that shit was honestly weird. And then she gets out of that situation, still goes on the road trip to find her husband, and as it goes. That's basically the fucking movie at the end of the day. And like I said, it just is paced very slowly, and it's just not enough there, because I feel like it's not enough budget there. It's not, they didn't give them enough money to make the zombie movie. I feel like Zack wanted to make. Because it's some foundation there, some cool moments there, some great acting, it's some cool characters, I guess, but it's just a lull. It's just, okay, let's bury the dead. Oh, I want to go find my husband for these reasons. All right, let's go find your husband. And then this happens. It's just paced weirdly, oddly. Not much exciting is going. There's not much tension there because you understand that the zombies aren't really attacking them. So just, if anything is still alive but dead zombie, it's just standing around doing nothing. Is not really doing much unless it's one of them ones that want to get active, and it is some out there that do, but you really don't feel like she's in any real danger. I'm sorry. Like, they try to make it seem like it, but the tension's not really there. Like, you feel like she's gonna be able to make it to her as long as she don't run into a zombie that's trying to kill at the moment, because it's hyped up and ready to destroy something. She keep running into them, walking, standing around zombies. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. But either way, overall, like I said, I enjoyed some moments of this movie. Still was a lull to get through, very slowly paced, and I feel like that's because it's just not enough tension, not enough zombie action in this zombie movie, and it's more of a drama. And the story's cool, the foundation that it lies is okay. Like, I'm not mad at it, but at the same time, it's nothing there that makes me really invested in what's going on and really care to see her find her husband. It's even a moment in the beginning of the movie where her and Brenton Thwaites' character, they're having a conversation about her going to find her husband. It's like, okay, what if you find him, and what if he's dead, or what if he's just a zombie, like, and then what are you gonna do then? Like, really basically laying out what is the fucking point of this movie. And it's just for her to, I guess, reconcile whatever grief she has for losing her husband, and it matters, but at the same time, it's like, even the movie went, what's the point? And so now you're asking yourself in your seat, yeah, what is the point? Like, what's really the point here? But regardless of it, like I said, some things I did like, some things I didn't like. Not trash, not fire. That's why we have the grade of mid. That's what this is. We Bury the Dead is mid. I think some people will find some enjoyment out of it. I think some people will be bored out of their fucking minds. And look, at the end of the day, I fall in the middle. It's some things I did like, and I was bored out of my mind most parts of the movie. So 2 out of 5 saves from me. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Did you see We Bury the Dead? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let me know. Is it fire, mid, or trash to you? Let's have a discussion. Either way, as always, I am Savvy Mike, and this is Savvy Reviews. Peace.